Hello everyone. Hi Ritvik.
Hi.
So today we are learning about the future of artificial intelligence. Do you know what is artificial intelligence?
No.
So let us begin our journey in understanding artificial intelligence. So before getting into what is the future of AI, first we should understand what is AI, artificial intelligence. So intelligence is our ability as a human being to interact, to respond to something in a way. For example, if I tell you how smart you are, how intelligent you are, how it is measured? By the way how you interact, right? It may be your linguistic ability, it may be your interpersonal communication, it may be how you respond to some situation. In the same way, artificial intelligence is artificially creating the response to some situation by a machine. So here on the right side, as you can see, these are the technologies which are uh, popular artificial intelligent technologies which helps in creating artificial intelligent systems. So the next big question, can we create intelligence artificially? Can machine really think? No. We humans are lucky to the have a brain which can think, but machines, we all know, we all have studied in our schools, machines can think only in terms of zeros and ones. It will not understand anything other than that. But we are making machine today take certain decisions in some situation based on some data. So that is what is the basics of artificial intelligence. So what AI is comprised of? Artificial intelligence is comprised of many important technologies like machine learning, deep learning, data science. So if I tell you artificial intelligence is all around data, you're working on data, based on the previous data, you're training a machine to take up some decision or come up with some action. So that's why data is the main key factor of artificial intelligence. Then we have machine learning technologies where we can train the machine, deep learning technologies which is also a subset of machine learning as well as artificial intelligence, which will try to mimic the working of our human brain, and it will try to come up with certain actions based on the situations. So where all this artificial intelligence are used? It's used in online advertising, web design, voice search. If you keep on adding the application list, it keeps on. See, for example, you must have seen, if you search something on Google, or if you search an item in Amazon or Flipkart or Myntra, after some time if you open your Facebook page or Instagram page, you will get the same item in the advertisement. How it is possible? There are so many people who will be searching so many things, but the exact same item which you had searched popping up in your own login. How it happens? That is done with personalized data analysis or browsing analysis, and AI is the tool which is powering such things. Now let's see how this AI works, how AI understands you, what you want, or how it can give you personalized things, or how it can react at times. So the, as I told you, data is something which drives the AI. So at first data is collected, then it is processed, then what type of modeling has to be done, that is decided, model selection, train the model, test it, and then optimize the model and deploy it. You will get your AI agent. After uh, the AI agent is ready, as soon as you give your input, it will be able to give you output. Now, this may seem more of technical. Let's take one simple example and try to understand how it works. So, any agent or any AI system works on four things. performance measure, environment, actuator and sensor. Performance measure is how the agent performs. E is the environment, how it perceives the environment. A, actuator, is sensor. So let me tell you, environment is the thing around the machine. Let's say AI is a machine and it looks at the environment through things like cameras, sensors and all. So all those cameras, sensors are all sensors which comes under the sensors, and it analyzes the data which receives through sensor, and then it comes up with some action. That action is known as the decision or the AI's action, and that is performed through actuator. So how these things works, let's take some example. Ritvik, say hello.
Hello?
Why did you say hello?
I don't know.
Because I asked you to say so. Now the thing is, when I ask you, Ritvik, say hello, you received it through your ears. Your ears are sensors. It received it, and the received information is sent to brain. Your brain processed it and it came up with an action which is to say hello, and your mouth said hello. Right. Artificial intelligence is mimicking the same thing. It receives the information through sensor, and the agent or the artificial intelligent device analyzes the information, and the action is placed through actuators. Action takes place through actuators. The best example of artificial intelligence is self-driving taxi. You know how convenient it is? Just like booking your Ola cab today, you can go online, just book your taxi ride, and a taxi comes and stands in front of you. You just sit on the taxi and you just pin your destination. I want to reach this destination, and everything else is taken care by the taxi automatically. There is no human intervention. And let's say, what are the things it looks at? Actuators, sensors are, the taxi comes with a camera, sonar, speedometer, GPS, odometer, everything. It needs to perceive the environment. It look at the road, how the road is, how the route can be decided from your place to destination. Is there any blockage? How to reroute it? If there is someone on the road who is blocking the road, how to stop the vehicle? Those decisions will be taken based on the sensors. And then actuators is steering, accelerator, brake, when to put the brake, when to speed up the vehicle, when to display something. All those things are actuators, which are the actions. And environment is road, traffic, pedestrian, customers, potholes. All those things are the environment. So based on understanding of all these things, automated taxi works. So what is the performance measure of the taxi? Is it safe? Without a human intervention, can a taxi take you safely? Is it fast? Is it legal to use it in your country? Is it a comfortable trip? Is it going to maximize your profit? So all these things comes into picture. This is one of the best example of self-driving taxi agent. It is an artificial intelligence agent, and it explains the piece environment, performance measure, environment, actuator and sensors very well. Now let's move on. Just so bored of the textual thing, right? Let's see some example of generative AI. You know what is generative AI, Ritvik?
No.
Generative AI, as the name says, it generates something. That means it creates something. What does it create? You can see here in the slides, there are some examples. Here is a man who is uploading his images, and using the generative AI technology, the image can be enhanced. And on the right hand side, as you can see, you can just type the text and select the photo or the template of the avatar which you want, and the video will be generated as if the text you have typed is read by that person in a video. And also there are a few more things, like you are giving the description, and based on that the uh, pictures will be generated. For example, here, flying superhero golden retriever with a cape. So we took images of flying superhero with a cape, and in the golden retriever, all the images, it will try to understand how it is, and then AI will try to generate an image which is combination of these things. So this is very much popular because I hope you're all familiar with ChatGPT, right? Similarly, generative AI applications include visual content, audio content, text generation, and code generation. So these are some of the things which you can generate with the help of generative AI. And the market value of generative AI is expected to be very high. Now, currently in 2023, it is around 15 billion USD, and it is expected to reach 200 billion USD by 2032. Have you ever used ChatGPT to generate code?
No.
You can do that. You can use ChatGPT to answer your questions, just like you can use Alexa. You must be familiar with Alexa. You must be familiar with Siri. You must be familiar with any other chatbots. This is similar to that. So now, where all this ChatGPT is used, where all this AI technologies are used, you must be surprised to see there are so many places where it is used. In India, Chandrayaan 3 used artificial intelligence technology to land on the south pole of the moon. It was used in Chandrayaan 2 as well. Then in India, there are a lot of measures taken to come up with something called as responsible AI for all, responsible artificial intelligence for the good use. And there are so many advantages as well. Today, we are all happily using digital India, digital transactions, all those things are the benefits of artificial intelligence. Here are the 5 ambitious artificial intelligence initiatives taken by the government of India. You can just go through these things. You'll get a lot of information on these things on internet. Now let's see some funny things about AI. There's a hotel in Japan who employed T-Rex chatbots. These are the robots who used to receive guests and take them to their rooms, carry their luggage, help them with anything. They used to interact with the guests. This was fine. This looked like, okay, there's something new. That's good. But the problem arrived when these chatbots started responding at some random times. For example, let's say some guest is tired and he's sleeping and he was snoring. In the middle of the night, the T-Rex robot started screaming, "I'm not able to understand what your command is. Can you please repeat?" What happened? That guest will obviously get annoyed, right? And also, if you see that to respond in that midnight, it means that robot is listening to every conversation of that person. Is it safe to listen to every conversation of the guest? No, right? So, you know what happened in this COVID era? There was a football match during 2020. So, they come up with a technology where a AI camera will be there which keeps identifying the ball and it keeps following that ball. But during the match, what happened? The AI camera could not distinguish between the ball and the referee's head. It started following his head instead of the ball. And it was like, what kind of experience it is for the users, for the viewers? It was live streaming. And the camera was following the referee's head instead of ball. And you're familiar with Alexa? You know, she'll be listening to us every time. Whenever we call her name, she's like, okay, I'm listening, right?
Yes.
So, once what happened in Germany, a family who went on a vacation, they locked their home and went, nobody at the home. In the midnight, suddenly this Alexa started partying with loud party songs. Nobody gave her instruction. Maybe it's wind or maybe some sound. It mistook as party song and it started playing party songs. That too very loudly. And then neighbors get annoyed. They had to call the police. The cops came. They broke the home, stopped the Alexa, and they locked the home with their key and went. Then what happened? When the house owners arrived, they had to go to police station, get nice scoldings, and get the key of their home. Right? Is it their fault? No, right? And you know, this, she's Sophie. She's an artificial intelligent chatbot. You know, once a question was thrown at her, it was like, can you destroy humans? And she said, okay, I will destroy humans. Is it a good thing?
No.
Anybody who is saying bad things is also same as doing bad things. So it's not good to come up with such things. It will scare you. And not just that, you know, once what happened, a self-driven car could not recognize the person who is crossing the road in front of it, and it just blew him up. It was a self-driven car. Whom to blame? Can we blame the lady who was sitting inside the car? Can we blame the company who came up with the car? Can we blame the camera who could not recognize it? Whom should be blamed? And also, if you see in this right side image, see there was a facial recognition test uh, which which was conducted by Amazon, and it mapped 33 of the US politicians, congressmen. Their face was matched with the faces of the prisoners. Can you say these people were the prisoners and can you put them into jail?
No.
So these are like, there are some drawbacks with AI. So what are those drawbacks and how to overcome it? First thing, keep the human in loop. There should be a person who should be always following what the AI is doing, what it is up to. If it has done something previously, give feedbacks like you've done a good job. No, this is not right. You should mend your ways. So these kind of feedbacks is necessary for any AI system. And yes, this is the biggest hurdle in front of us in AI today. That is, AI cannot understand ethics. What is ethics? What is good? What is bad? What is right? What is wrong? What is honor? What is honesty? What is principle? What is fair? What is unfair? It doesn't know anything. It doesn't know to take up the responsibility. So this is where a lot of works is going on today. Then what is the future of AI? Future of AI, as of now, as we can see today, is coexistence of AI and human. Human should always take the hand of AI and just help it with the understanding of the world. Thank you, Ritvik. Was it nice listening to AI?
Yeah.
What do you think of AI then?
Very bad.
Bad. Come on, it's easing a lot of tasks which we are doing. You don't like Alexa?
I like, but she annoyed me a lot.
Then you don't